Good morning. Well, at least this morning here in Sakunakon in northeast Thailand. My name's Tom Stone. And what I plan on doing for the next few, I have no idea how many episodes, is talking about basically what I call Google and the Geezer. For the past couple of years, I've gone more and more mobile. I started out a bit over 2 years ago with a couple Nokias, I think E63 and E71. Saw that wasn't going to work and the screen size wasn't really helpful. So I graduated to an HTC Legend, which served me well until the screen cracked or sort of this and that type of problem. And I graduated to where I am now. We're doing this with a Samsung Note. And I'm also using, here lately in the last month or so, an Asus Transformer TF300 TG, I think. Actually, it's the 300 with 3G access. It's really great. It's got a detachable keyboard, a 10-inch screen. The screen's a bit much to be doing video and stuff with unless I've got it braced against something. Whereas this I can kind of hold. Anyhow, I've more and more decided that I'm going to try and permanently, or as much as possible, get away from Windows and wired up based stuff. And here in northeast Thailand, there's, okay, first of all, a bit of history. There's very little Wi-Fi. Most Wi-Fi that's sort of come into being in the last few years is when you get an ADSL cable to your house, you get a wireless Wi-Fi and you blast your own wireless. There's some hotspots around that you pay money for, and they basically got, at best, about a 25-meter radius. So there's not much in the way of Wi-Fi here. 3G has kind of moved in to Thailand. It's rather expensive for the average person. And it's also, in many cases, quite oversubscribed. So getting a decent upload or download speed is rather difficult. Anyhow, what we're going to do, or what I do, is I use Google products, Android products, generally quite a bit, namely Google Maps. Google Maps, GPS, and those things are very important to me here in northeast Thailand because rural locations aren't mapped and aren't correctly mapped. So to be able to locate a place and put it on a map correctly is quite important. Photographs, I'm pretty much using the Samsung Note as my camera. I still have a DSLR sitting around, but it's generally gathering dust. I want to keep it mobile. I want my photographs geotagged generally, and like I said, I want to move this whole thing to Google and Android. And Picasa is a big part of this. We'll be talking quite a bit about Picasa. Tools that work, tools that don't work, procedures, standard operating procedures, man, my age. If I don't have them, I get thoroughly lost. To have, 100 or 200 or 300 photographs in your instant upload folder at Picasa, at the end of the day, it really doesn't do you any good. So, Windows, Google Maps tracks some of the apps that are available. I love YouTube. There's a lot of stuff on YouTube that's really useful. There's a lot of things on YouTube that drive me mad. So instead of messing around trying to get anything on iTunes or anything like that, all of this is going to go to YouTube. This morning was the first of the difficulties in operating in northeast Thailand. I wanted to do finest quality video, and I went to upload it, and the best time I can get to upload it using anything I had, and this was an 800 megabyte file, was 2,200 and some minutes. I thought when it first came up it was seconds, and I was kind of depressed. But when I saw minutes, this is one of the realities of operating in, especially Northeast Thailand or any place in the world that is sort of third world, especially communication-wise. But anyhow, what I plan on doing is sitting someplace like this, which is kind of calm, quiet, there's a nice cold breeze, and talking about what I'm going to talk about. And hopefully it'll be things that are useful to people, and we're going to talk a lot about apps. Android, as you know, being open source, there's a lot of things that come out that don't really do what they're supposed to do. There's a lot of apps people review that the review is usually, or not usually, quite often a lot better than the app. But anyhow, the plan here in Google and the Geezer is I'm going to be soon 65. So sounds like a good title. And this is Google and the Geezer. Geezer. It's going to be those things. It's going to be realistic. It's stuff I do. It's stuff I work with. I probably have more apps and more things running in a phone at the same time than most people do, because I'll be running Google Apps, I'll be running this and this, and driving down the road. And occasionally I'll be live broadcasting with Twitcaster. So that's how things go. That's what we'll be doing in the future. I look forward to hearing from anybody that's got any comments, suggestions, constructive criticism. And please, not anonymous. If you don't want people to know who you are, I guess there's really no sense in doing it. I post everything that comes in comment-wise, but most of the bizarre and least constructive comments I get are from people that are anonymous. So tell me who you are. You know, I'm not going to come out there and mug anybody. I'm too old, and it interfere with my drinking. But anyhow, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shut it down till next time. I don't know, next time should be within a week or so. This isn't a scheduled thing because my podcasts were scheduled and drove me crazy over time. But anyhow, look forward to seeing everybody. We'll be talking about Google stuff, Android stuff, using it in real life, and using it on the road for real. So you all take care. Later. Bye.